Summertime is on its way out, but it's still plenty hot. I live in a place where it's still reaching 110 degrees. You go into your car and it feels like you're being roasted alive. In the spirit of hot summer things, I've decided to provide you with a hot take. So sit back and relax, because I'm going to tell you why Engage Kiss is the most underrated summer 2022 anime. The shield hero has fallen off harder than his show has. Living in an apartment with no food, no power, all while borrowing money from people who care about him that actually have their lives together. Shu Ogata's job, when he chooses to do it, is hunting demons. In this city, there are demon hunters who enter VR chat and determine who will get a job to hunt a specific demon based on who is willing to do it for the least money. He does this with the help of his partner. Kisara, besides being some unholy combination of Sephiroth and Yuno Gasai, is Shu's partner as well as a demon. She's also his self-proclaimed side chick, as it turns out. With their company, they work with an agency run by the mother of his ex-girlfriend, Ayano, who they also happen to fight demons with. So, before I make my case, where does it rank? For summer 2022 anime, Engage Kiss is ranked 9th for newly airing anime and 19th overall for the summer season on my anime list. It's also 10th for new and 20th for the overall season on Analyst. Its my anime list score is currently sitting at 7.04. It has gone down multiple times. I've tried to record this video, so I've had to re-record this line at least 3 times. Now, none of these rankings are perfect, but it's really just to show kind of where it stands. Everywhere I've seen's given it pretty close to the same treatment. So, how did it get to where it is in the first place? Well, it starts off completely on the wrong foot. For the first 10 minutes, all it does is drive home how much of a loser this guy is. Most people don't like main characters that they find annoying, can't root for, don't identify with, can't self-insert with, or even that just rub them the wrong way. And it goes on long enough that it seems like that's what the show and main character are all about. You honestly don't really have the best idea of what's truly going on until about episode 3. If you watch just the first 2 episodes, it seems like it could just be some episodic show about a goofy loser building a harem and fighting demons. With just these points, it'd be easy to write it off as forgettable with some good action scenes. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a pretty glaring flaw. First impressions are very important. But then why am I still claiming it's the most underrated anime of summer 2022? The first thing I want to get into is the actual plot. I'll go a little deeper into it now, but only really up until about the end of episode 3. If you don't want any spoilers, I'll put a timestamp right here. You go to that if you don't want anything to be spoiled with the plot. The city of Bayron is thriving, having discovered a new clean energy source. However, it is also the only city in the world with demons and occupational demon hunters. This is unknown to the majority of citizens and the rest of the world. Kisara and Shu work together as a pair of demon hunters in this city. Each time they fight demons together, Kisara and Shu kiss, Kisara increases in power, and Shu passes out. He then wakes up in a confused state shortly after. Anytime a person is given demonic powers, they have to give something of themselves to compensate for the powers they're given. Shu, however, appears unchanged, even as he does more and more jobs with Kisara. But something still has to be given to Kisara as payment, and it is revealed what he's giving her is his memories. Each time they kiss, and he passes out, a memory is taken from him. He'll wake up, tossed off to the side somewhere, unsure of what's really going on. And each time, written on his hand, are any instructions for the fight they're currently in that he has to follow. There's something so important to him in defeating these demons, something he's willing to not only forget almost everything, but also dedicate everything to. These 2 girls that care about him, that are stuck in this love triangle, can really only watch as he's slowly losing his past and himself. Wasting away as he's trying to handle these demons. Wait. Oh fuck, that's the metaphor, isn't it? Oh, that didn't take me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out. Nope, knew it all along. Moving on. And yes, one of the girls is the method in which he's doing this. But that is also explored a bit more as the show goes on. The more he fights and sacrifices himself, the more Kisara begins to know about Shu and his memories, and the less he knows. Only really caring if he remembers about something specific. But to find out what that is and his past, you'll have to watch the show or read about it or something. I don't want to give too much away here. So that's pretty much the main plot. Shu weaponizing his memories to defeat demons, why he's doing it, and the reasoning behind the demons existing in the city in the first place. My second point? The action scenes are pretty good. Even if you just saw the first episode, it ends with a fight with the first demon. Kisara and Ayano are fighting these demon dogs. Well, kind of. They're more fighting each other. But these fights are interesting and well done. Above average, to say the least. I think if there was even a little taste of that early in the first episode, just to let people know what the show's really about and what you're actually getting into, it'd be viewed pretty differently, and this video probably would have never been made. And lastly, and most importantly, I think it is overall just entertaining. As it goes on, it continues to keep my attention and keep me entertained. I mean, I turn it on each week and it just keeps me invested. I want to know what's next. I think the humor is good, and you got the love triangle drama tied in there too. Once it gets going, it feels like it actually finds a good balance between everything that's trying to do. There are shows ranked quite a bit higher than Engage Kiss that I would say with confidence are less entertaining. I mean, hell, someone gets dick poisoned, guys. I mean, that's some good shit. You won't see that in any other shows this season, right? Guys, if there's another show where someone gets dick poisoned, please let me know. I really need to know. I need to know immediately. If you can contact me at 137543. So I'm not claiming it's the best show or the only underrated show this season. My claim is that it's the most underrated. I believe if it continues how it's been after episode 2, a 7.5 score isn't exactly insane, obviously accounting for the major flaw that's the beginning of the show. For context, that would still leave it outside of the top 1,600 anime seasons and shows. And when you look at all the other major summer 2022 anime, I don't really see any that I can say with confidence deserves to be 0.5 higher than where it is. The new Made in Abyss season, it's fantastic and I love it, but that would put it the greatest anime of all time by a wide margin until it's attacked and brought down to below Full Metal Alchemist like all the other anime. Overlord Season 4? A 0.5 increase would put it higher than Spy X Family and Code Geass. I wouldn't agree with that either. The Chorus Recoil? I love it too, but I don't think it's better than Made in Abyss. Now that doesn't mean other shows can't get there and end really strong and deserve to be higher. It also doesn't mean that Engage Kiss can't shit the bed and end terribly. But with everything it's showed so far, besides the first episode, I think it deserves a little more love than it's getting. Either way, we will see how the season plays out and where everything falls. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think I'm right, a clown, or am I the entire circus? What shows do you think are the most underrated or even the most overrated for summer 2022? Either way, let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later.